Why didn't I think about that?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ZSR and welcome to the bracket stage of the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 5 tournament. We are past the qualifiers. We're preparing for the Challenge Cup, but now, for once, we're starting the top 24 brackets. Winners bracket round 1, first match, Lyric versus Lenamphy. They're already going because we're playing on a 10-minute delay in brackets. So without further ado, hard words, to not miss the start, let's switch over, let's hand it over to our two wonderful, wonderful commentators, to Clarion and to Colfra. It's all yours.
Hey, I know those people.
Hey, that's us.
That's
Imagine
us,
that.
yeah. Also, Trez, you come on, you can't get rid of the magic. This is happening 100,000% live, no delay.
Yeah, live reaction,
Oh, okay.
all in sync.
So my timer can actually, it's so well coded, it can go into the future, so it knows the match is starting in 47 seconds on the dot.
Look, we run a tight ship at CSR, okay? We tell the runners when they start, okay? Whether they're ready or not, it's bracket. They better be ready. That's how it goes, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
if they want to be on
That's
restream as well.
That's obviously how it works.
So, just saying, by the way, this is another Trez seed, and MMR just decided to ban me from rolling seeds. So if this goes bad, I'm gonna tell you I need a new dust filter for my Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60. Yeah? Okay? Whoever gets that reference.
Husband said that went right over my head.
Yeah.
That's a Breaking Bad reference.
Ah, I see.
Right.
Okay, now I'm sad, I'm leaving.
Emphasis on the bad reference, right?
I
Wait,
watched
what?
that show. I can't remember anything about it, but anyway, they're off.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Was
Look
it
at them
Gonna
go.
start?
Just
There
to
they are.
finish that reference.
That is.
Just to finish that reference, that's the call you need to make to the guy that makes you disappear. You call him and you say, "Need a new dust filter for my Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60."
Right. Okay.
See, that makes it sound like a Ghostbusters thing. We're talking like hoovering up stuff.
What's
Anyway,
he gonna call?
I don't know if Lenamphy will or not. Lyric checked the top chest. It was wooden,
Good point.
so that was a quick recognition on the starting island, which is good. For anyone who does not know, we'll say it now. Season 5. If you can see this right now, hints are a new thing. If you haven't watched any Season 5, Coral just dumps a ton of information on you. And it's kind of like part of how you start the seed. It's neat because different seeds sort of start in different ways because you know where certain items are, you know where certain items are going to be, like, you know, path to dungeon hints. And then you know certain locations that you just don't have to go to. Like in this instance, you don't have to go to Fire Mountain because who wants to go to Fire Mountain? Screw Fire Mountain. But then the other one would be any chest that you see that is spiked. Those are our item chests. They'll potentially have progression. Sometimes it'd be like, oh, here's another bottle. You already have one. Whoops. But if it's wooden, then that means it's empty. So like here, Mother and Child on Lenamphy's side, if you look, spike chest, he'll go and grab that.
What could it be? Oh, he's doing a storage on it.
He's doing storage on it.
Interesting.
Where is he gonna go with that?
Is he going straight to FF?
No. Oh, actually, wait. You know, you're right. We do
Yeah, I
start with
mean-
Hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. Thought about it. There was
Okay.
definitely thinking about it there. That would have been a spicy start, honestly.
Yeah, that would have been insane.
I'm sure if Lenamphy is like me, I haven't practiced that super swim in forever.
Such a spoiler log type of trick. Yeah.
So
But yeah, here we are, Windfall, the fabled lands, full of how many checks are there? The 18 checks in total, 9 accessible currently.
yeah, it's the pseudo 7th dungeon.
Yeah.
At least in these settings. Honestly, it really brings me back to Season 3, having short side quests back on. That's kind of like the big difference. Okay, Lyric is grabbing storage on Cliff Plat. So this is like, man, speaking of Season 3, Lyric's got like the classic Season 3 opener, and Lenamphy has sort of the opposite, like the other classic Season 3 opener.
I mean, Cliff
Yeah.
Plateau was a Season 4 opener as well for quite a bit. Cliff Plateau just seems really good in general.
Well, Cliff Plat was interesting because it was iffy because you need some way of getting to this chest. Which is, you know, usually requires like a weapon of some sort, but you can also get in the lyric.
Oh,
Might get the, as I say, might get the beam midair. That was a bit spicy.
that was sketchy. Yeah.
I imagine they didn't mean to do it that way, and I'm sure their heart probably skipped a beat. I know mine does. Anytime that happens,
So
anytime it goes a little wonk there.
Lyric
Oh,
got a
Lenamphy's
sword
doing the,
on Clifford.
and Lenamphy's doing door cancel.
Mhm.
Starting lights on door cancel. Yeah, so we've been seeing that a lot. It's kind of like two. I feel like I'm seeing two schools of thought. It's you do like the cliff plat opener and maybe some other overworld stuff, and then you go to Windfall and you hope to find like a delivery bag, picto box, some stuff to do extra checks on that first Windfall trip, or you go straight to Windfall and you just say like, yeah, picto box is probably late somewhere. I won't worry about it. We'll door cancel. We'll check Lenzos now. It'll be great. I mean, here's the thing. There's so much on Windfall that like you're pretty much guaranteed some progression.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there you go, Tingle statue. Like, that
Yeah.
could easily be, because I don't think we have any info about Ankle today, so.
I think a lot of people just don't want to avoid coming back to Windfall to do other checks. Like they want to bunch up as much as possible. Hence, if you get, especially Picto, because getting to Lenzo's door can be quite annoying with getting Picto later.
It's true, that's true.
Especially if you want to do like Lenzo door cancel or the usual route. It's a bit iffy. But yeah, what Lenamphy's doing right now, I've seen a few people do. Playing hide and seek with door cancel. Meanwhile, Lyric is trying to glitch into Bird's Peak Rock.
I wonder if they're using the A button for this. Because they keep dropping. Usually, I kind of just like mash like A and B. Because A, if you get a first frame, you have to hit A and hit a jump slash. Which is what that looked like right there. Otherwise, you can do it with the midair slash with a B. But obviously, you know, two different buttons.
Yeah, I just pressed them both at the same time.
Same.
I think if you're too close to the wall when you do the clip, it can just push you down without standing back up. It's a bit iffy.
Also, it's looking like top of cliff was hook shot.
Oh,
There you go.
really?
That's a wooden chest right there, so
That's
they
crazy.
probably won't open it unless they're feeling, you know, just bonus item time. But, you know, to be fair, sometimes I'll do. It's fun, spice. Another reason people will tend to do this cliff flat strat, or one of the benefits, is just picking up those rupees, those extra rupees there.
Ooh,
So,
well,
the upside for CTMC, you can skip chests that are empty. The downside is you end up with a lot less money. Just opening less like random checks here and there. So,
yeah, I
interesting
think
how that kind of trades out.
a big issue is if you're not used to having 3 hearts for the entire game, it can get really rough. If you're
That's
not
also
careful.
true. That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you get to the last fight with Ganon, he deals a lot of damage, surprisingly. So, well, unsurprisingly, I should say.
Well, yeah. I mean, when the game
Here's the
kind of
final
tricks you that
boss.
like most damage sources deal like a maximum of like half a heart,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden Gen comes out with 2 hearts of damage. It's like, hot damn.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay. No skipping the hide and seek minigame today. That's for sure.
You better be watching Butterlord. We're watching you.
I think I've had, if we include this, I think that's 6 seeds in a row now for me. That,
Oh,
oh, yeah, can't skip that either.
fantastic.
Alright, I was gonna say, I think Lenamphy puts it on guaranteed. I actually don't know. Is Lyric a Hero's Charm aficionado? I sometimes like to joke that the Hero's Charm, like, it's required for you to put it on, otherwise your run is invalid. Obviously, that's not actually true as per the rules, but, like, it's true in the hearts.
It's written down in our unofficial rulebook.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the internet. Wow, okay. Crapple from Tingle. And the
Crap
pearl.
all is a grapple.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you say grapple or crap all?
Grapple. Yeah,
I
sorry.
thought you said, yeah, crap all on Tingle. I'm like, I don't know, he had 2 items.
I mean, there are 3 hinted paths in Windfall right now. So, it's going to be loaded.
Oh, I didn't even
Maze.
realize. God, Windfall path hints are actually worthless.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much here, it's pretty much impossible to differentiate.
It's horrible. Like,
Yeah, that's actually
item-
gross. Although angular on path to Tower of the Gods. That's kind of nice.
Hmm.
That could be good. Although, it could be a bit sketch, because if it's the inside chest, then you're like,
Hmm.
it might tempt you to go there early, and then it turns out it's just bait. I would still probably take the bait, honestly. But
I mean, so they're missing 2 pearls and a bow and bombs. It's hot G.
yeah, I guess you might maybe wait. Maybe I wait to single or to potentially double dip it until I know it's not a pearl.
Hmm.
Because if it's just a pearl, it's like, yeah, okay, I guess that's technically past to Tower of the Gods, but that's like the least exciting thing it could be. Okay, Lenamphy's going straight into
Well-
Mila as well on this first visit. So
As well, there's a tingle statue. I missed out. I missed what Maggie shown.
I don't know, something not important probably. That doesn't actually mean that it wasn't. I just wasn't paying attention either. I'll play seeds myself and I'll miss items because I'm just not paying attention. It's like, oh crap, what did Tingle give me? I know it's been like 3 seconds, but I've already forgotten.
I mean, to be fair, like we've done this so many times that it just feels part of the flow, and you just kind of it just feels normal just to like spam A, get an item, spam A, get an
Yeah,
item.
it's true.
So you just miss things so easily if you're not careful.
Yeah, so activating Mila is a 2-minute just wait-a-thon. So
Yep.
you're often just trying to maximize your time by doing other things in the meantime. So we're seeing Lenamphy grabbing some money, but he also set up a door teleport to get to the top of the House of Wealth, which he has not actually gone into yet. So we'll get another pass at that Mila check in a second.
Yep.
But yeah, it's kind of a weird way of what happens if you store the initial opening of a door.
Yep.
In certain locations that have other entrances, just based on how entrances work in this game.
I think specifically the door also has to be loaded though when you open the other door, the one after. Like it has to be within camera or something, otherwise it doesn't
Yeah,
work
like
correctly.
looking at it, yeah.
Yeah.
That might be true, actually. I didn't think about that. But anyway, Lenamphy, instead of going to the top of the House of Wealth, is going to go to the much closer bar door. And you'll see instead of him opening it there, he kind of warps away. And hang on. We end up here. It's incredible.
Obviously the cafe turned into this wonderful house.
Yeah, I got freaking snazzed up. Oh, it was a shard. Yeah, remember when I said it wasn't important?
Well,
Whoops.
thank goodness we're only coming and not running.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's why I'm here and they're out there, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like Lyric is also setting up to do, or they did set up and are actively doing it. They're gonna door cancel Lenzo.
Mm-hmm.
But then people usually, so you can turn the lights back on, aka just not have a blacked out screen with door cancel by reloading the camera. One of the things that reloads the camera is the hide and seek minigame. So people will often combine the two, because then you can also do schwanky strats like you just saw in Lyric, where she freaking just walked straight up the wall to this kid. So
Did people do this in season 3? Because
No,
I saw none
no.
of this in season 4.
no,
Like, this seems like
season
a
3,
5 thing.
I don't even, like door canceling Lenzo was barely a thing in season 3.
Right.
I think it started to be pushed as like after the tournament, but like when people were still running season 3 as like settings, it was like starting to become a thing.
Right. Yeah, Lenamphy did get a pearl, the Ferroi's pearl.
Nice, the one that we care
Yeah,
about the
okay.
most.
I mean, we care about them more in this
Interesting pearl.
one.
We do, but like Ferro's is still the most exciting. So Ferro's Pearl gives you a mail check just because that's how that progression works in the vanilla game. You finish Forbidden Woods, and then Kamali's father sends you some mail. So when you get Ferro's Pearl, a green one,
The trigger.
then yeah, it triggers the mail to show up. Which is always one of those things that kind of like, when I first started running, I was like, that's so weird. Kamali's father's on DRC, and that's where you get Din's Pearl. And yet, so why is the mail attached to Ferro's Pearl? But then if you think about it, it's like, oh, well, if you were still on the island with the guy, it'd be weird for him to send you mail. Maybe he's just really lazy. Go forth, messengers. bring my message to Link. I can't be bothered to talk to him myself. I'm too lazy. Alright, does Lyric put on the hero's charm? This is very important.
Well, maybe
Ooh.
later.
Maybe later. We'll see.
So scale the
When I
waters
say
after
very
the game.
important, it's really not that important, but like...
It's important to us, the
in my
viewers, and the commas, and the trackers.
Also, this grapple check is something. Oh, instantly, let's go. Okay. Respect.
Yeah, it's a shield.
Yeah, we have a
right?
shield. Yeah, that's one of the things newer about this. Well, I don't think we had a season where we did this before, starting without a shield at all. So it's kind of interesting.
No, we didn't have. Yeah, it's really. You do need at least one to beat Ganon. But the mirror shield does lead to other checks, and you need it for ET if that was on the table. But in this seed, it's not. Let's see if
This is
the
a
Lenamphy
nifty
gets
trick that
this.
Lenamphy's doing.
It's brown.
Oh, well, it's dead, so never mind.
Well, that's paw print down. Oh, and Lyric did put on the hero's charm.
How very observant of you, Kulfa. Thank you for joining the class. We've been here for the last couple minutes.
Yes.
Oh no, Lenamphy got that little jump. Yeah, this ledge is dumb. It's too tall. You can't grab it unless you come over here. Accidentally jumping past that mailbox is such a pain in the neck. The Lyric's gonna go straight for Crescent first, and then probably go swing back for Paw Print.
Ooh.
Ah,
nice.
classic. You get the mail check after Paw Print because you just got the pearl, and then it's like, oh here, this would have been useful, huh? Power bracelets.
It's alright, we've checked everything, it's fine.
Absolute classic. Did Lyric peek this, or are we just sailing up to it? I usually like to peek this chest. I feel like
I
you can
usually
see it from so
telescope it.
far that well,
Must be a
it
spike.
would have lost me time in this instance because it's spiked. So, whoops.
Shard.
That chest is spiked often. I don't know what it is. Like more
Was it
often than
hello?
not, it ends up being something. Well, runners high-fiving between the islands there. Feels good. But then again, I doubt Lyric will also check the mail check because you have to reload the area for the mail to show up. So, oh,
Unless
they're gonna check
they-
Beetle though.
Unless they somehow save and quit. Like if they get stuck behind the rock and they have to save and quit to get out.
That's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Tempting magic armor, let's go. To be fair,
Wow.
sometimes you will need to buy it in the future anyways, because if you find bombs before the bait bag, Beetle will not sell you pairs until you buy that item.
Yeah, it takes up a slot, so...
Yeah. Because normally that's the bait bag. So,
Ferrari's Pearl was on Salvage Corp.
yeah, so Lyric's about to grab that right here.
I think Lenamphy's trying to scout the chest. I'm guessing it's something. As he is going for it.
Well, since
Leaf?
I've seen somebody do it from this way. Feels good.
Not often, yeah. I mean, we used to do it a lot in season 4 after
Lyric?
doing Forbidden Woods.
We'll have to change the time of day. Yeah, they're gonna check the mail right away. That will pay off because the power bracelets are gonna make Pauper a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't like have anything, but still, it'll save her from having to saddle the rock and leaf in the void and all that jazz. So it's gonna kind of
It's a little bit of time, yeah.
Ooh, is Lenamphy going for angular?
Yeah, I'm guessing he wants that path to go down.
Yeah. Also, I think this means that he is not grabbing the boomerang. So hinted on top of the tree, and where you normally get the deku leaf, is the boomerang. Boomerang, definitely not required item to complete the seed, especially without Forbidden Woods. It's kind of extra, like, not helpful. So makes sense. Makes sense. Man, you can see how fast Lyric is just burning through this. Getting peaks on all three of those chests a lot faster than Lenamphy. So Cole, I bet that makes you happy, you know? Check your mail.
Check
as
your
you always
mail.
say.
Gotta check your mail.
Alright, it looks like Peek's got something. I assume.
It's good.
I would think that Lenamphy's not climbing. Yeah, and we do have the means to check the inside chest. We just can't get it. So if it's spiked, and you can see the type of chest it is, even if it's transparent.
It's a bit more trickier though.
So that tingle statue could matter. Oh,
Yeah.
Did you not check the inside? It wasn't hinted the inside at all, was it? I don't think so.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
surprising.
So he's just not gonna bother.
Yeah, because so if the inside item has something, we can't confirm if that tingle statue is our path to Tower of the Gods or not. There's a decent chance it is, but we don't actually know yet until we see that inside chest whether or not that's dead. Because then the hint could be referring to either item.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, I would have
it's seeming
checked.
likely that Ankle's gonna have something.
Yeah.
Ooh, accidentally talking to Coral on Lyric side. That's the one downside to hints on Coral. Talking to him just takes so much longer now. Pretty annoying. Not like that bad, but
It's just longer than what we used to.
yeah. I think it's I think the Samus model has a really funny falling screen sound.
The tingle statue.
I like
Yeah, I think
remember exactly
Tingle-
what it is, but I
yeah.
just remember it being humorous. Shout out to PK Slam. He's always rocking that model.
Yeah.
Because
He's not in his tourney, is he? Did he do
No,
any?
yeah, never popped in for quals, unfortunately. I did hear from him semi recently though. He popped by a stream, which is cool. I think he's just been on the SD grind.
Oh, really? Okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay, so Lyric is going right here for a roll clip. This is it's a 1-frame trick. On certain ledges that are partially clipped into walls, you have 1 frame before the game like shoves you back in bounds. It's like, wait a second. But you can get a roll on that frame, and if you do, it beats the game, essentially.
Beats the game.
Sorry, it beats out the game, shoving you out of the wall. Like in
That's
the
good
race between
explanation.
you getting through the wall and the game shoving you back in bounds, you win.
Right. So that one
Yeah,
in
that
particular
one
is a
roll
bit
clip
more
actually
tricky.
just wins the game for you right away. Congratulations, Lyric, you've done it. Okay, they're gonna
Yeah,
end
that-
on mesas.
That one was particularly more difficult because if your angle is incorrect, you enter the transition zone for the door.
Oh yeah, that door is so close that it's very easy to accidentally clip and then hit the inner loading zone behind the door.
Here's a Lyric gonna beat the game again.
Gonna beat the game again, except this
Yeah.
time we want to hit that door loading zone. So Magus' house is locked during the day, so this roll clip skips the transition from day to night. Getting it quickly saves time, but then the added benefit is Ghost Ship chart is one of the Ghost Ship, behind the Ghost Ship chart is one of the checks in these settings. The Ghost Ship has a path. It has 8 locations that it goes to, and it just cycles through those in a pattern as day-night cycles happen. So
Yep.
sometimes it can be kind of nice to help, keep track of where that is. The less day-night cycles have passed, the more likely you know where it's going to be. Plus,
Yep.
the first three places it stops at are islands with checks on them.
Yeah.
So if you can hit the Ghost Ship before the 3rd night, you could perhaps catch it at Bomb Island, like where Lenamphy is. So,
Fine indeed.
but yeah, again, roll clip's 1-frame trick, by the way. So, not easy.
Yeah, so we actually do know where the Ghost Ship chart is. It's on Isle of Steel. So
Oh, shoot, yeah, you're right.
knowing your day-night cycle can help.
Yeah, you could grab Islet and then do, like, tap straight to Diamond Step, for
Diamond Step,
example. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not a huge time save, but it can be nice for routing.
Yeah. So we can peek this on the Lenamphy's side. That's what he's gonna do.
And it
It's a
looks like it's
spiky.
spiked, so we're doing Bomb Island. Let's go. Yeah, I was thinking about this. So Bomb Island is a lot of people's least favorite island. Those people are wrong. Bomb Island is great in my opinion. But with CTMC, with these chest matching contents, I think people are gonna have a lot less practice on this island than when you had to do it like every seed.
Yeah.
So Bomb Island might strike harder than ever before this season.
Especially, I've been hinted a few times that Bomb Island is dead as well.
Yeah, so sometimes you don't even come in here. Yeah, so it's just like people are gonna get rusty on it. Also, Lenamphy was shaking his head in
Yeah.
in annoyance. Bomb Island, hey, should have thrown the magtail better. What can I say? Not the island's fault, obviously.
It's not like it has some weird physics with the switch and the bounce.
It's a perfectly coded game.
Horseshoe
Golf
is
on
dead.
Lyric side was nothing. They save warped out of Mesa, so it looks like they're just gonna reset right away.
Interesting, they're not going to Diamond Step?
They might still. I actually don't know how the sailing time goes. No, they're gonna leave it for later.
Oh, wow.
They're
Okay.
gonna go check top of Headstone instead.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of hard to route in Headstone. Oh, big bag.
Oh wait, Diamond Step is barren.
Oh, is it?
Thanks, Nato. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
yeah, I haven't marked it on my...
Yeah, so that makes sense then. That makes a lot more. That makes a ton of sense. Yeah, just reset back to outset. Go over here, check the top. So you don't have the bait bag. There are ways of getting up here even without it, and that is a sword. So we now know we're gonna have to come back. But
So...
we already have level 1 Master Sword, so that sword upgrade won't actually increase our damage any more than we're already at. So at this point, Lyric can just choose to grab it when it's convenient for her.
Yeah.
So that is pretty big info. Like, if anything, maybe you can just leave that to the very end, you know? You know you have go mode even if you don't have that, essentially.
So what's interesting for this seed actually is Fire Mountain's hinted barren and Ice Ring Island is hinted barren. So both elemental islands are off the chart. Pretty crazy, I find. Not often that happens.
So I don't know. I don't think Lenamphy actually ever checked that chest ahead of time.
No, it looks like he
But
didn't.
it's not going to matter because I think he's looking to store it anyways. Cause
Yeah, he nearly forgot
we're
the
breaking into
storage.
Cabana. I thought he was going to store up there. A lot of people don't like that spot. I think it's fine. Like, is it jank? Yeah, sure. But there is a storage spot up by the water. Right in front of the chest. It's just awkward because it's kind of shoving you around. Okay, and we got a picked up box. A Lyric.
Yep.
And we're heading off to, I would assume, Angular.
Angular. I wonder if they're going to check cave.
I hope so. Because then we get that hot intel. As the overmind, the overlords on the run. Double information, because we got 2 people running. Oh shoot, Lenamphy has bait bag. When did he get that? I missed that completely.
Bomb Island.
Ah, it was Bomb Island. Let's go Bomb
Yeah.
Island. Coming in clutch.
So I think...
I mean, we do know it's at least soft required. Top of Headstone is something. Could be harder required for all we know.
Angular... What did we get from Angular? Oh, Tingle statue.
Yeah, we got a tingle snatch from Peak.
Yeah.
Oh man, hitting this from the boat can be so annoying because it bobs up and down. Yeah, see, it's like, that shot should have been on the money and the game's just like, no, I don't feel like it.
I mean, you are moving. It was in a straight line. Physics, etc. I don't know.
Yeah, we just skip all the Cabana maze. Turns out you can just freaking hammer through the walls. I'm pretty sure that hammer through the wall is even like allowed in like glitchless speedruns of this game. Oh, Lyric is gonna store this to take it probably to the top of Headstone since we know that's a sword. So yeah, alright, well we'll figure out what inner Angular is later.
Interesting
guess.
play.
Yeah, I mean we know it's a good item, so I don't necessarily disagree with it.
Ooh. Spiky and Cabana. Bottle.
Bottle. We actually don't have one of those yet. Yeah, so bottles will always they'll always show up in spiky chests, even if there's more than one. So sometimes bottles and like even the wallet can sometimes bait you into thinking it's gonna be an item, and then it's like, oh, it's the second wallet. Oh, it's the third bottle. Yay.
So that bottle was out of logic because you need delivery bag
True.
to get in. So whatever we
true.
get from Grandma is out of logic as well.
Yeah, until we find the bag.
Yeah, it's more important.
So
to
for
do
all
things
we
in-
know, the bag is just on something that the runners can do and just haven't yet. So
Yeah, it could be possible. Sure.
yeah. So now the hope is that Lyric realizes that they got the Tingle statue from the peak. Thankfully, with season 4, the pause menu has been updated to show you your statue count instead of chart count, since you can just check your charts from the chart screen. But sometimes I know, like when I pause to check my stored items, that's like not always the first thing that I notice, because I'm also really bad about accurately tracking the number of them that I have. So
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think that's gonna put them up to 5. Yeah, there you go. We can see it on their screen. So we'll see. They may or may not have noticed. On their personal tracker, they still have it marked as 4. So that may end up mattering. It may not. We'll see.
Yeah, we know Big Pig has the wallet. It was hinted.
I need to look at these hints a little bit.
I think if it's hinted, that means that's the one we want, right, and not the other one. If there was another wallet somewhere, something. I feel like there's.
I don't know if that matters or not. I'm not sure.
Lyric pulling out the sail.
Yeah, on accident. Yeah, I hate when I do that. And I present to you the Swift Sail. Just flexing on all the SD runners. Bet you wish you had this, huh? Swift Sail's so nice. Okay, no, they know.
Okay. Cool. We can actually. Tingle will be exciting. Ankle, sorry.
Yeah, so this could be. I guess we'll find out. I mean, again, you know.
Pearl, Command Melody, or Bow. We're still missing a bow. Is anything to lead to those
And
three
if this
items?
is nothing, then we know, even without having seen it, that something's inside of Angular.
Yeah, which means you require 2 shields, which is
Yeah. So we'll see.
can be awkward.
There's a really good chance that this is it right here. Command Melody,
Command
that's like
Melody.
the most boring one that you could get. However, with Wind Temple and Logic, we do at least need that.
Yeah.
So there's a decent chance that that's our path for Tower of the Gods. So perhaps Inner Angular is dead. Who knows?
Yeah, it still could be something there.
We'll find out later.
Oh yeah, Crystal is right. Wind Temple is technically open.
Oh, is Lyric going straight there?
Yeah.
Dang,
looks
that's
like
bold.
that's
No
big plays.
bow.
Ooh.
There, you know, I can respect. Honestly, you can also open up the warp pot. You could do like the first little bit before you have to do any of like the fighting against like the wizards and stuff, where like having a bow would really matter. Like the Stalfos in the basement, for example.
Yeah.
And then you just open up the warp pot and you warp there from Forsaken Fortress later. Inter-dungeon warp pot's not too often used, honestly, because it's if you're at a dungeon, it's often easier just to finish it while you're there. But sometimes if you're under-equipped, like, it just makes sense. And depending on like what other overworld locations have, like, you know, here's a whole cluster of checks all together, just waiting for you.
Top G's warp pot's like right in front of you as well as you're going through.
Well, that doesn't connect though to these. Won't connect to Wind
I
Temple.
keep getting confused. It's FF, isn't it? FF connects to Wind Temple and Earth
Yeah.
Temple. Ugh.
The FF's is easy to get to. Alright, so we'll see what the wallet brings. Whether or not the bait bag is like hard required or not.
We did save Grandma as well, so there's 2 mail checks.
Incoming, let's go. And Lenamphy delaying changing time of day before picking up the wallet.
Kind of hoped he
crowding.
would have picked up Ghost Ship Jar as well, because then I think this is his second night, so it's Diamond Step.
So first check of Wind Temple is a
Oh, my stream just died.
yeah, mine did too. It was a spiked chest. Let me quickly try to
I'm
pull up
back.
some stuff.
Wind Temple is. Oh wow, okay, that's a good play then.
So that first chest was delivery bag.
Delivery bag, yeah. Very good. That's very good.
And then I didn't see what the mail had. Wallet mail was dead. Cool.
What the mill was dead. Okay.
So I guess it was just the commentary page that went down. That's fine. As long as everyone else still gets to see Big
Pig.
Pig. Let's go.
Big pig.
Yeah. We're good, Trent.
It's back. Yep.
Cheers.
So delivery bag in Wind Temple, which led to the bottle, but the bottle had nothing.
Yeah. But we do also still have Moblin's letter.
Oh, that's
As
true.
well. I'm trying to remember exactly where we grabbed that from, but
Marvin's there was from Lenzo's house.
that was one of the Lenzo ones. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Lenamphy uses the weird compass. I was like, where is he going? I'm like, that looks like horseshoe, but his compass is weird.
Oh yeah.
He uses the one that like points you where like the boat's facing instead of pointing north. To each their own.
I didn't
but
know he switched to that. It's interesting.
That one always throws me off.
You never mentioned it, so.
I think it was was that added as an option in the season 5 rando? The randomizer. That must be why I'm suddenly seeing it a whole bunch.
Someone added it during season 4, I think. So it's been there for a while.
Sure, Tando. It's probably Tando who added it. I don't think he uses it. I just think he added it. It seems like something he would think to do.
I think it was actually someone I've never seen before.
Alright, never mind.
So
Ooh, spiky behind the stone head. I have not had to pull the stone head off in all of season 5 so far.
really?
Yep, that chest has never had something for me. Not a key, not nothing. I don't know why. But today, Deluxe
Ooh,
Picto.
Deluxe. There's a lot of good
Which could
stuff
be
in Wind
bait.
Temple.
It could be bait. That could be nothing. But we'll see. We shall see.
So Lenamphy is going to top of to Headstone, and he does have the bait bag, so he can grab that sword immediately. But he's already been to Angler anyway, so
So I'll be curious to see how Lyric wants to play this with the
round
mini
chest.
boss here.
Alcove is dead. He has she has Makar with her, so
Yeah, so you can open it, but sometimes it's like,
bother.
if it's nothing, you just save warp out of it. I'm not sure if she opened up the freaking P-Hat sniping
Oh, wow.
out of the air. Classic. And Lenamphy's over here at Headstone getting that sword that we know.
Windfall paths. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly.
I can't tell.
When I run and there's windfall paths, I just don't pay attention. I'm just like, okay, that's basically useless information.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's gonna be so much here. I mean, they're obviously with 3, there's a decent chance that you actually could resolve it.
Iron boots. They got iron boots from. I don't know where they got iron boots from. I didn't
It looks
mark
like
it.
it's a key chest, I think, here. Now, this room could be rough. I don't think Lyric has no soup. No
pretty difficult.
arrows of any kind
Ooh.
against 3 Dark Nuts. This
Yeah.
is not an easy fight. Nice block with the shield there. That was huge. Saved their life.
Wind Shrine. Tinkle Statue. Oh, that's.
Alright, 1 down. That could be a good heart refill if we can lure them away.
Yep.
So this might be one of those instances where it's almost tempting just to be like, oh, hopefully it's not the big key, and then I'll do a small key skip or something. Just don't want to have to fight these. I mean, look at like how much health that guy has. Thanks to the nice hero's charm that we equipped, we can actually see it. Also, Lenamphy also bought the magic armor. He didn't need to,
You didn't need to, but
but he did it anyways. Proud of him.
oh, it's
To
gonna.
be fair, you can use magic armor against Ganon to make that fight
Oh,
really
I forgot-
straightforward.
I forgot you can use bait bag to get to the chest on DRI. It's so uncommon to see that.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah. Which
Does put it in logic. Does put it in logic. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that's a really good point. Magic armor would have probably been useful for that fight. I'll be honest. Whenever I have magic armor, I never remember to use it. So, I think the only time I've like ever used magic armor in this game is to stop myself from getting knocked out of the boat and like reefs and stuff.
yeah, that's
That
pretty
does
smart.
actually work.
Yeah. I'm guessing the chest in Cyclone Room was dead? Oh no. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
but it's
no, it
dead.
looks like it is
Yeah.
now though.
Okay. And then the chest on DRI is dead. We just need to check fly across now.
Oh, I am accidentally burning the storage there. So people often can like pull out
Let's try.
the Wind Waker and do like a little roll shindig.
Is he gonna
Nasty.
do the...
He wants to make sure it's in his hand so that he can Wind Waker dive. He just did it right before opening the chest. So it looked like the middle of the hub room was nothing.
Okay. That's dead as well. DRI is dead. No, is that... No, it must be spiky. Okay,
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
assume it's not.
I need to turn up my resolution.
Apparently.
Okay, the room is brown. Yep, you are right. I'm taking my car with us.
Yeah, turn on the fan. Right before going into the spike room. Interesting.
It's a different way to do it. Doing it. I think we all pretty much use the warp part, don't we? Well, most of us, at least.
Alright, let's see it. What's it gonna be? Maggie's letter.
Maggie's letter. Interesting. Still requires the delivery bag in Wind
Yeah.
Temple, though.
Which I don't know when Lenamphy will actually end up getting that. He seems like he's pretty committed to checking the overworld, whereas Lyric was plenty happy to just pop on over.
I'm not sure what checks he has left. I think he has to do Wind Temple soon.
He could potentially do Islet. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Right before the last one. Is she gonna opt to attack the guys? I think so. Well, we got enough of them out that we can pull the block.
We're getting
Have
closer.
to be careful not getting grabbed and getting on top of this the block now. So you can't just leap straight from here to there.
Oh, really? Ah, I never knew that.
Don't have to move it at all.
Nice.
Now I should
Dungeon
open that
chest.
chest, hopefully, and then...
Boss key? Oh, it's
Also, I
not-
guess thinking about it too, no bombs, so... There
You
is a
have to
side
do it.
hop strat that you can do, but it's pretty tough.
Well, there's
Hey,
the boss key.
That's big key. We'll probably go ahead and grab that, might as well. Big key skip on this dungeon is... Oh, never mind. Fort Master says no.
You could do the leaf strat, I guess, now instead of going to the bottom. If
Yeah,
they want the big key. I assume they do.
you probably do. Looks like top of hub is something.
We're doing Lens the Door Cancel again on Windfall Island for Lenamphy.
Someone was talking about how like doing it blind is
Slightly different.
theoretically, like maybe slightly faster just because you have to like
Oh.
talk like go in and talk to him and stuff. When you have the leaf you can get up there really quickly though, so you're
I guess it
really racing against the
depends.
clock to save time here.
I mean, if you don't mess up, it's pretty good. But if you mess up, then yeah, it can cost a lot.
Yeah, there's a good blind setup.
I think he's got it.
It's looking good. I think he was slightly too high on the tree, landed on the roof in a weird spot.
I think I found out if you just
Save.
side hop left, you generally survive it.
And we're in. Because the other benefit that you get, and y'all see it in a second, if you haven't talked to Lenzo, even if you have the Picto box, for whatever reason, just based on how the cutscene triggers in this game work, even though he's here with Minenko, the cutscene of them like getting caught doesn't play, so you just walk right past them. So that plus an extra 2 loading zone doors, that's where you can hopefully save time.
Yeah.
And we did go ahead and grab
we
did grab the big key, which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes it easy overall.
Yeah. So this is going to be where not having bow could be very painful. Now, if the wizards are nice, if you get good RNG, they can ground spawn, and then you can hit them with a sword and get a lot of damage in that way. Otherwise, it takes a lot of hookshot hits to take them out.
I think for Lenamphy, that's everything he can do. So he has to go to Wind Temple now.
Okay, we got 1 ground spawn. Took about half that guy's health. Another. That's good. That Wizrobe is probably the most dangerous early on, because he'll continually try to spawn stuff. The Wizrobe Mage, like the main mini boss, won't try and spawn anything if this Dark Knight is still alive. So now
he will.
Now you'll notice that the Wizrobe is going to be spinning in a circle. That's their, I guess,
summoning.
That's their visual that they're trying to summon stuff. So if we keep not getting ground spawns, though, we're gonna spend a lot of time.
It's also got more health as well. So
nice. You can also get it just right, where you can get that jump slash into a quick spin. But it's pretty tough.
For some reason, jump slashing and quick spinning is a bit iffy.
So it was a decent number of ground spawns. Unfortunately, it was for nothing, so that sucks. But I mean, we're seeing Lenamphy enter with the same bunch of nothing as far as weapons are concerned. So
yeah,
he's gonna have to do all this as well, in theory. So Lyrica's actually not really hurting herself by coming here early. It's gonna work out. It is interesting though, like this is combat that you don't always necessarily practice too much. Doing Wind Temple without like bow and such. And I got a clean small key skip. Or not small key skip, open the great skip. Yeah, this room right here has the potential to be very painful, depending on where this Wizrobe spawns. Because again, you can see he's spinning, he wants to spawn stuff. And if you let this guy spawn stuff, this room can get really painful really fast.
The skeletons
this is
are
where
also
you hope
annoying.
that you can just like enter the room, shoot a quick like light or fire arrow at this guy, and just freaking take care of him.
Just to be careful with the lock on.
Yeah, because it really wants to get on the Stalfos.
Let's be okay. Well, that. Oh no.
That could be rough. Yeah, I don't think we're getting to the Wizrobe in time. Yep, there's the spawn.
Okay. And that's the worst spawn as
thinking
well.
about it, the morphs.
The morphs. There's always the morphs on the first one.
It won't spawn anything else until the morphs are gone.
And then, like, each individually counts as an enemy as well, and you have to kill them all. So if you missed one, it's like hide and seek.
Yeah, so there's one big advantage, I suppose, that Lenamphy will actually have, and I hadn't considered this. Since Lenamphy got that bottle, even if it's out of logic for him, he has soup. Soup can help a lot with combat.
Especially with the skeleton guys things.
Yeah, these Stalfos have a lot of health. Normally, the method is you want to hit them with a bomb to get them to explode straight into where their head is on the ground. Their head is the actual, like, primary part of their health bar. And it dies to one hit in the skull hammer, which thematically just seems appropriate since, you know, it's a skull and you're hitting it with the skull hammer. It's like how it should go.
Yeah, and then when they're warping back, you can't hurt them as well.
Yeah, they're invulnerable, which is like such a pain in the ass, this item.
Yeah.
Item, enemy, whatever. A lot of really good shield use though from Lyric, I have to say. Against the Darknuts and against these enemies. Underrated. I feel like the shield is often underrated by Wind Waker players. Maybe not actually, but like sometimes.
Yeah, I mean I use it for Ganon.
Let's
And
go.
it sometimes works.
Fig, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes Ganon's just like, I'll hit you over it, who cares?
Yeah. Oh, I guess Lyric is opening the door first.
Open the door first and then getting the masks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. So there's two goblins that hide behind these masks that you need to take out in order to spawn the hidden chest in this room. Don't ask me how they hang out back there. That has to be a very... What an existence, huh?
Oh, I think she doesn't realize that's the wrong
Yeah,
one.
it's the one down here to the left. We'll get it. There it is. But yeah, like that does not look like a lot of room. It's like quite the tight living conditions there for the poor guy. Alright, and then hopefully all the morphs are dead and we're all chilling. Yeah, okay, we're good.
And
it's for wooden chests, and that's what you'll hate to see.
Yeah. Okay. So I think
So
Wind
what-
Temple is pretty much dead, right?
So then it's probably something on one of the well, no, we have deluxe picto
Oh no, I had delivery bag at the start.
and delivery bag. So something on one of those is going to lead to our future progression. We won't know until Lyric finishes up here.
So it was very front loaded.
Yeah, go figure. And all the very slow, very painful checks. Yeah, so honestly, and we were talking about this earlier, it didn't end up happening. We'll see if Lenamphy does it. I'm not sure if he will or not. This could have ended up being a decent one to use the dungeon warp pots, but you can never know. You know, it's like it's easy to say and be like, oh, well, obviously the end of the dungeon had nothing, so it would have been a genius play. But we're sitting here with the overall foresight of, you know, watching a runner do it for us.
I think it was also mentioned in chat, some runners would have considered FF before Wind Temple, even though it's out of logic with bombs.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. I mean, yeah, Lenamphy even considered it like 3 seconds into the seed. He thought about going and bopping freaking Helmrock on the noggin right away. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, so if there ends up being like a bow in Forsaken Fortress, that could have been a big deal. I guess, again, really
It's
no
hard.
point in speculating. Both of the
Yeah.
runners did the same thing, so they're living the same painful existence that is no bombs, no bow, Wind Temple.
Wind Temple. I mean,
Not the worst thing that you could imagine, but like kind of rough.
thank goodness it's not ET. Wind Temple is like the lighter one of the two temples.
Yeah. But both of them still have like a decent amount of difficult combat. I mean, again, that Dark Knight room. And then is gonna peek that ahead of time.
You can
Like,
peek that from here? Jeez.
I usually
know
go
that.
on the
It's
on the
bad.
Cyclone to see it, I'll be honest.
Yeah. But that's hard without
Um,
the telescope. Unless you're, and also if you're on console as well.
It's definitely the emulator supremacy strat. Yeah. I think as I heard Tuva call it, yeah, the dolphin supremacy. The slightly clearer graphics of emulator. And it's Dead Mulgara.
Cool. Magic shield.
And a clean fight. And we got both mid-airs. Feeling good.
First dungeon before the 1 hour mark. Not bad.
And I think we're like first dungeon Wind Temple. Let's go.
Yeah, that's also surprising.
Not what you expect.
Oh, we did forget to swap
That's
the
how it
audio. Sorry, everyone.
Who's this we? Like I believe
What do
that's Trez and Trez alone issue.
I mean, you didn't say anything, Claire. and I
Hashtag
didn't
blame
say anything.
Trez.
Hmm. Sorry, we'll remember to swap it for Lenamphy when he fights.
Yeah, so we'll swap it to lyrics so we can't hear it at all. That's true. Exclamation point blame Trez. That's what I should have said. I'm not on Twitter. What do I know? What do I know about hashtags?
We're not on Twitter, Claire. We're on Twitch. Get it right.
Twitcher?
Twitcher.
Twitcher 3? My
Oh,
favorite game. Okay, and with that equipping the Moblin's letter, I think we're going straight. Oh, Lenamphy. Okay, Lenamphy did do this. I wasn't sure if we'd see it or not. So that second from the left panel, when you break it, it doesn't actually spawn any enemies.
Hmm.
So you can break it, set this up ahead of time, and then break the rest of the panels. So then when you fall down, like, this is already ready to go, and you can avoid the floor masters and stuff a lot easier. Fun little fact for you.
So Lyric is actually doing Lenzo without door cancel, so you'll see the cutscene that Claire mentioned earlier.
Yeah. It's not that long, but again, if you can get the door cancel quickly. I mean, definitely if you don't have Leaf. Oh, yeah, and Lyric hasn't done Mila, so can potentially do a door teleport to top of Lenzo's instead of to the House of Wealth like we saw earlier. Which could be nice. And again, just like Lenamphy, gonna turn on the windmill just because we're waiting anyway. Might as well. It's sort of like this. If you're doing Mila anyways, it's sort of like this taking 0 amount of time. Even though that's not actually what's happening, but...
I mean, you're just using your time to do other stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, that side of the stairs is interesting. There are a lot. There's so many different.
There's
places
so
to get
many.
storage on this island.
Yeah.
I normally prefer the other side of the stairs, but
I normally do in the middle, like between on the,
oh, we're storing House of Wealth anyways.
for Moblin's letter.
Yeah, for the Moblin's delivery. No, that's fair.
It's either one, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Although I guess the Lenzo door cancel would have, sorry, the Lenzo door would have taken longer to get to.
We had Maggie's letter. I know Lenamphy got that. I'm trying to remember
Maggie's
what it
letter was on Fly Across.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Oh yeah, I guess that's not Lyric. She actually can't even get that. She's got no way of knocking down the boulder chest. Okay, no, I take that back. Lyric could get it the vanilla way if she wanted to. But screw that.
I hope not.
Get Mila's chart.
I don't think I've seen anyone do it the vanilla way in the tournament settings yet. In a tournament race.
I think I saw it once because somebody voided. They fell off the island and they voided in the water.
Right, okay.
And so then they didn't have the storage from the boulder. There was definitely a race where I went there in the quadrant north of Dragon Roost Island. There's a bunch of wizrobes on a platform, and killing them spawns chests.
Yes.
I stored one of those and went back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not doing this the vanilla way. Screw that noise. Hell no.
I tend to do. And Lenamphy not souping up yet so not one of them. Gotta make sure.
Ground spawn. Oh, he's trying to set up some multi-hits there on that guy. Lining up a sweet picture on Minenko. You look gorgeous. Oh, Nair's Pearl.
Oh wow.
Alright.
Okay, that's top G. Still no bow and still no bombs. Yeah.
Hop across bombs? Question
Oh
mark?
no.
Imagine. Can
Not
Trez do
again.
it again? Wasn't it Trez Seed that had the power bracelets on Hop Across?
Think
Is that
so?
Trez? Qualifier number 8? I feel like that was true. Could have done it once again. But for all we know, it's still like interangular or something. And there's still more delivery bag checks that we need. But that is progression from Wind Temple. The deluxe Picto that leads to that pearl. That is from Wind Temple. Because we know Cabana had nothing. Had a bottle. I mean, it had a bottle, but the bottle didn't lead to anything. Besides soup. So... when Lenamphy leaves, we'll at least be able to see Maggie's letter. Because Maggie's letter, again, is in, you know, it's logical, so...
I don't like this setup that Lenamphy's using.
Yeah, I usually go for the bottom right of
It's
the
the
target.
bomb. I don't
Yeah, I
know
think
why
this is kind of like more of like the OG spot. I find it a little bit more finicky.
or I don't like the side hop.
It's
as
whatever
well.
works for you, you know.
I just find it consistent from the bottom.
And the quiver from the ladies.
You know,
No, it's
as you do.
one of those things, you know, again, because we keep talking about like the spike chest, wooden chest, all that jazz. You open a lot less items that are like, you know, quote unquote trash items, non-required items. So stuff like quivers and bomb bags are way less common than they ever used to be. But there are some checks that are still forced items. So having a quiver on that, ooh, that's gonna be a rough angle. Oof. Just barely clipping that whiz robe.
It sounds so close. Yeah. You can hear the fizzle.
It's like
sound.
revving up to send it, and
Alright, this is the hard part. Actually, I think does skull hammering the Stalfos do anything like immediately in the start?
I don't know if it. I don't think it helps break them any faster.
Oh,
I could be
okay.
wrong about that though. But we are seeing the skull hammer on the skull though, with the stun from the hookshot / sword there. So that's nice.
That's nice.
And it's looking like well, Lyric also knows that top chest is dead because we peeked it earlier, and now it just has the Cabana deed, so no need to break in. Just going for it. So that'll actually save some time on Lenamphy, I'd say.
No, it does. Yeah.
Setting up that storage and breaking into the Cabana takes a little bit of time. So one of those nice things about waiting. Obviously, this could be one of those instances where you like would find a bow, and then Cyclist has fire and ice, and then like fire ice check somehow has lights, and you could have lights for Wind Temple, but it didn't work out that way. So
Nope.
thank goodness. That's always like the slight like panic in the heart, right? Not everybody likes breaking logic though. Lenamphy reacting to the nothing that was the kill all enemies. He
Such a horrible check.
seemed bemused, but not happy that was nothing. Just one of those, like, of course it was nothing. I'm glad I went through all that effort. Awesome.
Honestly, like Wind Temple, that chest is normally my last check of the game, and that usually has something.
Yeah, I know, I'm talking with Gold Quiver, and Gold Quiver is, like, convinced that chest, like... I think they were talking, like, yeah, maybe I should just rush Basement and Wind Temple boss.
Yeah, it just feels
It's
like it
just-
always does.
yeah.
But in this case, this is the first dungeon, so it's
Yeah.
like...
It's true, yeah, secretly, Tower of the Gods is locked behind Wind Temple, so didn't expect that one. Wait, now Lenamphy is
That's pretty weird, to be honest. Doesn't happen often.
Yeah. Does
Yeah,
not
both
indeed.
islands are dead. Fire and Ice Island.
Yeah. Kind of funny. Oh wait, yeah, no, now that I think about it too, and Needle Rock. No, it's the never mind, it's not the cave chest. The chest on the island is nothing.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the cave
wait,
is
so
something.
the bait bag is because the wallet had nothing, so the bait bag ends up being like not hard required. Oh, yeah, can we switch the audio also?
Yeah.
Off Lenamphy, please? So just kidding.
Yeah, Trez, hello.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. There you go, chat. Get in your cat chat.
There we go, yeah. Everyone say
For
thanks
the-
to Trez.
For the banger tune. Yeah, but before the races, there's the remix of the Mulgara theme that's like yeah, that's pretty funny. Thank you, Trez. Much appreciated. Oh, man, going for the regrab, not quite getting it. But that's also... It feels like pretty much RNG. It's like not, but it kind of sort of is. So.
I mean, sometimes when you re-grab it, you still can't hurt it, right?
It's jank, yeah, it's jank.
It's like halfway.
Yeah. I think the randomizer changed a couple of things, or not like changed a couple things about that boss. I think it just made the boss like less likely to like crash from shenanigans, because there are a lot of shenanigans. Oh dang. CSR jamming out.
ZSR jam.
Mod abuse, mod abuse, mod... And if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, no, Lyric! Okay, at least the chest is gonna hopefully get unveiled. If you fall into the lava before that happens, it won't clear.
You have to reset everything
and
again.
you have to do it again, yeah. So at least we're good. That's really unfortunate though. I mean, obviously she didn't mean to do that.
It's very tricky, the island, you know. Not easy.
The debate bag, or actually no, my new favorite emote. Friggin' Jabasted.
Jabasted.
What a stupid emote. It's so funny though.
Oh man.
Jabasted bag.
We still don't really know who's ahead. They're pretty much on par. In terms of a
it's
lot
hard
of
to
things.
say. I think because now they've both done Wind Temple, I feel like Lenamphy has done a little bit more overworld stuff than Lyric. Lenamphy might be hedging a bit of a lead. But then, like, Lyric has done some of the stuff on Windfall, so we'll see. But that Maggie's letter could be important. Like, Lyric couldn't do this while she was here earlier, because she didn't have it, obviously. So... we'll see. And the nice thing for Lenamphy as well is you trigger that cutscene by going up to like where you would deliver the letter to Maggie anyway. Because normally what happens is you have Maggie gives you her letter, you take it to the mailbox and you mail it, and then that cutscene plays, and then you go to the cafe bar postman and get Moblin's letter from him to bring back to her. But we already have Moblin's letter, which is funny. So this whole cutscene is that guy being like, "I've got this letter for your daughter." Meanwhile, no, Lenamphy has it.
It's such a weird
He already
cutscene.
pickpocketed him apparently.
And then you go to the
speedrunners.
cafe. You go to the cafe and he gives you something completely random.
Yeah,
And
then he
sometimes
gives you
junk.
something different.
Like a green rupee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Moblin's letter.
Yeah, so some of these letters, this is where knowing like what happens in the actual vanilla game can make it a little bit easier to remember like which letter you're supposed to mail, which one you're not. Because I know when I first started running, it was weird to me that like you don't mail Moblin's letter. That's because like I never did that side quest when I played the vanilla game.
Interesting also, because it's morning, the cafe doesn't have this cutscene that gets triggered.
Oh,
You
it's
can
true.
pick
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
You saved just a little bit of time.
Subtle little time save. Not worth changing the day-night cycle for, but
Yeah.
it is nice when it lines up to be daytime.
We're going to see another pig yeet on Lyric's side. Chart.
Gotta love that strat. Probably one of the best in the whole game. Alright, so it seems like that confirms then the progression that was in Wind Temple is Neru's Pearl. And that's it.
Yeah. So I think for Lenamphy,
Because I don't know if No to Mom could be anywhere else right now.
so Lenamphy I think only
Oh
has
wait,
one
Zunari.
track.
Zunari could have something. Zunari
Yeah,
could
which
have
is
something.
Zunari.
That's the
I
only
think-
one. That's the other one that we haven't seen.
I think he's gonna do that just before top G in case it is a bow.
Yeah, and still needs to pick up Ghost Ship Chart. I don't think neither one of them has picked it up yet.
No,
So
but it's still technically out of logic because of bombs.
that's
but
true. But I mean,
It could lead to
trust me,
something,
that
yeah.
does not stop us from getting the Islet of Steel.
Yeah.
Actually, when I played the game vanilla for the first time, I remember going up to Islet and being like, I wonder if I can just get these other boats to break the boat that's in the way. Sure enough, yeah, of course you can.
Oh, look at that.
It's actually really easy. Hilariously easy. And getting the rupee from the mail.
Yeah.
So Lyric, running down some of these checks that Lenamphy did before Wind Temple, and I kind of like trading places a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
What happens in these races a lot. And yeah, Lenamphy's gonna go down to Islet right now. At least I assume. I don't know. I can't read that freaking compass.
I think he's
Oh,
trying
he's
to
picking
check.
the chest. Oh, he's not gonna go grab it.
Oh, is he not?
This is
Maybe
so
he's gonna route it
interesting to
in
me.
with.
I'm like, Ghost Ship chart definitely was not marked dead. Like Ghost Ship
Like-
is still in action. I don't know. It's interesting to me. But again, it's not in logic. Like, you know, if you follow the logic,
Not
like,
logic.
they're
Yeah.
trying to figure out like where the item is, because we're very quickly narrowing down that hop across has something. Just kind of cursed.
Ha!
Mirror shield.
Wow.
If only we had checked the inner. Well, if inner
Come
angular is nothing, I'm gonna be so mad that neither runner just
Oh my
popped in
God.
there just to see what kind of chest it was.
Is he gonna go straight to angular then?
Oh, I think 100%. I mean, that's what you do at this
Hook
point.
shot, yeah.
Equip the hook shot. Yeah, we're gonna hook shot that tree. I mean, hey, it's, you know, it's how it goes. Yep, Forest Haven. Here we go. This will be really funny if this is nothing. I mean, again, right? What did Ankle have? I totally forgot. Ankle had command
Ankle had
melody.
a
That's right.
command
So that
melody,
could
yeah.
easily be the
that
Tower of the
satisfies
Gods path. Yeah.
Exactly, yes.
So, I mean, obviously, if this is bombs, that also satisfies it, and it's hard to know which one it was actually hinting. But
I mean, there is Windfall Island to go down, right? And that shield could have been that path. So
oh, that's a good point.
still point to
a good
angular,
point.
right? Yeah.
I know, but there was a pearl on Menenko, so like.
It's hard to say which one relates to what.
Yeah, that's why path hints on Windfall are so useless. You just get too many items on the island to like really be certain.
This is very difficult to tell. But yeah, well, I mean, we can find out immediately whether it's
This is gonna be really funny if this is just a
if
wooden
it's spiked.
chest.
Here we go.
Yeah, because you can see it, it's transparent, but
I think it is spiked. Yeah,
it
is.
looks like it must be. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good because then it wasn't a wasted trip.
Yeah, bailed out, saved. All right, so then I guess you know,
Not-
let's all give Claire crap. Technically, as a time save by not checking this earlier. Because they,
I mean, they
had to
got
go back
lucky,
in here
right?
anyways. Yeah, it was them getting lucky. Yeah.
It's just them getting lucky. Yeah.
I mean, you know, again, it's how I would do it, but obviously I'm not the one running, so it doesn't matter what I would do.
Look at that laser light beam.
What if this is a bottle?
Ah,
Can you imagine? It definitely could be. Like, that could be like one of those fake out things. Probably like bow or something. Nope, there's bombs. Okay. cool.
bombs, which could also mean ghost ship chart,
Yeah.
which again brings back to the fact that if
I mean, that does
Lenamphy was
it
that
does
great
open
fish
up a
out,
lot more Tower of the Gods, though. So
That's also true. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not sure how the percentage works for likeliness at this point. Oh, FF.
Ah, that opens
Go.
up Forsaken Fortress. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a good call. This is a good call.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Especially with the no bow thing. I kind of forgot this was a dungeon that we had to do.
Yeah, I completely forgot as well.
God, what if Arrow Mail has like a bow or something and Lenamphy almost did Helmrock within like the first 30 seconds of the race? That would be
That
wild.
would have been insane.
I mean,
yeah.
it's so unlikely.
It
so-
could happen though.
It could. I don't, you know.
You know how the RNG works.
Honestly, I think like going for it was pretty spicy, so I feel like not going for it is like probably the smart. Oh, it's right. Arrow Mail
Oh,
was
yeah.
good, wasn't it? That's
it was
true.
hinted orange rupee.
That's right. That's right.
Unfortunate.
Then maybe that factored into Lenamphy deciding it wasn't worth doing right away.
So I
Probably
guess
probably honestly.
chest guard was dead. How about the bed?
I'm so
I'm not
glad
sure.
Dan's paying attention to hints because I sure as apparently I'm not.
There's something. I have the list right in front of me. I just keep forgetting. to
Oh,
look at it.
same, yeah, same. I mean, here's the thing. I've done Hop Across in the seed before when Hop Across was hinted dead just because, like,
Ooh.
I've just not paid attention. So then if he voiding so he can just skip climbing back up the ladder a little bit faster.
No idea what you got. Is that a
Let's
sword?
see.
I don't. Oh yes, he's checking.
A shard. I'm not sure.
It must have been a shard, right?
Could have been note to
Didn't-
mom.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Upper's got something. Lower has... I think that's something.
Oh, there's our other sword.
Sword. A sword. Cabana deed, no. So it must have been a shard.
Must have been a shard.
Oh.
It's hard to tell at a glance, like the number of shards. There's the bow. Unfortunate part about that is that would have been pretty I mean, it would have been out of logic. That would have been pretty acquirable earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, I think one of the reasons you'd like to wait for bombs before doing this is not only does it put Forsaken Fortress in logic, but it also, as I'm sure Lenamphy is going to do here, it makes it so that it's easy, though there are other ways, but it's a lot easier to store the Phantom Ganon chest that he spawns at the end of this fight, and make the climb up to Helmrock way faster.
Yeah, but to be fair, the other routes aren't that bad, like, especially when you have Leaf as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like any difference in overworld at this point between the two.
Between Lyric and Lenamphy.
Yeah, I think Lyric is not. Do they?
Well, they have one in. So they got Zunari, I guess, for Windfall
So maybe it just didn't do Maggie. Yeah.
or
So
something.
otherwise, it's like this this dungeon here. That is like the difference right now.
Oh, Cafe Bar. Okay. That's pretty crazy how. Even with the route
I do think
differences-
Lenamphy has a lead, but it's not too big.
Yeah.
It's definitely recoverable for Lyric.
Yeah, I mean, if they didn't have bombs, getting chest storage via the stairs can be tricky. But
Yeah, there's a spot you can get it on the stair railing, but
honestly, I feel
there's
like
spotlights there that spawn just a bunch of mini blends that just constantly swamp you, and you can see how much faster. Like Lenamphy,
Yeah.
right there at the chest, boom, grab storage, we're out. See you later.
I don't think it's too bad doing it. I mean, it's definitely slow with the leaf strat, but if you don't, you don't know where bombs are and you're already here, doing a leaf strat isn't the worst thing I find.
Yeah.
Get onto the ladder.
And it's one of those things though too. It's like it's always interesting. Like again, since it's a race,
It's
the
hard to
fact
say.
that both runners just did the same thing. It's like neither one gets an advantage by getting that like out of logic item, which can be kind of nice. So it's a bit awkward. I hadn't even considered this before. If you do Phantom Ganon first, right?
You don't get the.
I wonder
searchlight
if
thing.
I wonder if you could reliably grab storage on those on the staircase without spawning the mini blends. Because like
That's a good point, actually.
spotlights kind of behave differently if you've been spotted versus if you haven't been spotted.
I don't know if the
Also, Lyric might
searchlight.
just open this, so we might just find out what this was straight up. Yeah, it was a shard.
Oh, it's
Okay. I
shard.
mean, I think that's what we determined at this point, right? So. If you haven't seen it before, Lenamphy's going to do storage. Grab an instance of storage right before entering this cutscene.
Yeah.
One of the things that storage does, besides chest storage, which is like the majority use, is it stops the game from restricting your movement during cutscenes. So instead of standing up there and letting the bird fly out and spawn and come to kick your butt on the top of this tower, we just jump right back in the tower. You're like, yeah, you can't determine the arena. You fight us where we want to fight you.
Yeah, Lyric decided to get grabbed by the hands route, which I think is slower.
Yeah, I think if you can get this top chest, yeah, you can just go back up to the top.
Lower chest has something though, Lyric. Don't forget.
Yeah, season 4, I know we did a bunch of timings of FF.
Oh no, I think Lenamphy got soft locked.
Did he? I didn't see where he landed.
Yeah. He didn't land. He got stuck in the flying against the wall on the outside.
Oh no, I
Which is
I didn't see where Lenamphy landed.
Oh, he did it fine, I think. I didn't see him have any issues. So it's ironic because
I'm a firm believer. I can't prove it yet, but I'm a firm believer of like how you actually position your camera at the bottom can help prevent soft locks. I don't know though, because it's one of those things. Lenamphy and like Gymnast are like the most unlucky people when it comes to this fight and soft locking with this this method.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You might think this looks really slow, like oh man, Lenamphy had to save quick, he's gotta climb the whole tower again. This is still faster.
Yeah.
And so this will still be faster if he doesn't soft lock this next time.
So what's Lyric is actually doing? She's not doing the chest storage strat, and this is the strat I'm talking about. Although the wind direction doesn't look great, but
No, it's due north. That's usually
oh,
what
is
you
that
want.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
And she got a first try. Which is
Yeah,
great.
so just skip. I mean, Phantom Ganon is nothing. So
I guess it's how confident you are with chest storage as well.
yeah, I mean that's a tough bomb push storage, like straight up.
Yeah.
Probably one of the hardest in the game. That chest is just awkward, and the spotlights can spawn mini blends, and mini blends are just it's terrible.
Yes, I was gonna say the race I did with Lenamphy this morning. That's the exact same soft lock I had, so with the same direction as well. So obviously I cursed them.
Let's see. We're keeping the camera pointed towards. Sometimes usually like to bring it in. That should be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Did
I've
he
seen
ditch-
him
did
had
he
like.
ditch storage. I guess we'll find out during right now.
It looks
Yeah,
like
he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd see the targeting arrow above Helmrock during that cutscene. But yeah, so normally you have to wait for Helmrock to peck at the ground to actually be able to hammer his head. But so jumping down here lets you stand on top of the jail.
Mhm.
Because normally you fight Helmrock on a flat area, which is the top of the tower. So that's why we do this whole thing. In case you did not know, now you do. And like I said, that right there, even climbing the tower twice, is still probably faster than doing the vanilla fight. And by still probably, I mean, it's almost definitely. That fight is so long and so RNG heavy. With when Helmrock decides to land and peck, and it's terrible.
Yeah. Horrible.
It's always funny if we do. We've done the occasional no storage race, just for funsies, and getting FF is hilarious because it's like, oh shoot, I don't know how to do this fight. I usually spend the whole fight just collecting rocks and putting them in the middle because I got nothing else to do with my time.
You just wait. You literally just wait.
You literally just
for them
wait. Yeah, it's terrible.
to land. It's just ugh.
It's such a freaking thing. Well, so now also too thinking about it, yeah, you don't need arrow mail. You just go straight to Tower of the Gods. Doesn't matter. And now we have that bow, so we're vibing for this dungeon.
Yeah, we're still missing 2 bows and 1 shard.
2 bows, 1 shard, but pretty much all of the fire and ice checks, not all of them, but almost like a bunch of them are dead.
Yeah.
So fire and ice doesn't open up that much.
I mean, yeah, in the overworld I can see, what was it, 2, 3, 4 checks
Oh, okay.
left to do.
Lyric fell down past the jail. Sometimes, like, it tends to be a little bit more inconsistent if you end up down past the jail.
There we go.
All we need is Helmrock to walk forward, just like that, and we're looking good. So, as long as the second phase doesn't go south for Lyric, that will be some time saved on Lenamphy in this fight. Gotta love it. And by gotta love it, I mean, honestly, it's really annoying
It's really annoying.
when anyone
yeah.
soft locks, because you'd hate to see a race that's determined just because, like, unlucky.
It's
But
yeah,
it is
it's not that
rando,
it's
so I guess that's just like
RNG.
that do be how it be, yeah.
Yeah.
But still.
Like, you
Like,
could
there's
do
been races
everything
where
right.
people soft lock like 2 or 3 times even. Like I think like Gymnast had a race where it was like twice or 3 times. It was brutal. Poor guy. Like I said, him and Lenamphy are the 2 unluckiest Helmrock fighters I've ever seen. Hey, there's no
that's
Tamon.
cool. Interesting.
Does Lenamphy duck out to check that?
I mean, would you really?
It's hard to say. I don't know. I mean, because often, like, and too, if Lenamphy checks hop across, which I feel like sometimes people would skip it in the hopes that it's like a key, but if we can't confirm, like, if this is a small key right here, we can't confirm whether or not it has a small key on hop across. So you might be tempted to check it with so few items left, and then you always save warp out of that, so it's kind of like, and it is.
Oh,
it
it's
could
a
be the big
small
key.
No, he's already got the
Yeah,
big key.
Oh, did he? That's
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, We
Yeah,
don't
so
know
can't,
the hop
we can't
across.
confirm, but it could be. It could be the other small key, or who knows? Could be garbage. So maybe you do that and you save warp out, and then so you're like, oh, since I save warp, maybe I'll check the mail. Who knows? So let me check Ghost Ship though. So
Yeah,
probably
it's
just,
Ghost
probably just
Ship.
commit to the dungeon at this point.
Ghost Ship, Note to Mom, and then there's also Needle Rock Cave, but they can't do that without bow and arrow. So
I'm
it's
not
just
sure
Ghost
if any
Ship,
of them
really.
also peaked the transparent chest on Windfall. I thought about it, but I looked too late when Lyric was there last, so I missed it. Oh, we are doing a hop across check on Lenamphy's side though.
Oh, you got to, right? It's just leaving it is so risky.
I mean, sometimes sometimes you could leave it for later if you have like Fire and Ice, makes it go a lot faster. Especially since you
That's
can peek the
true.
chest.
That's true. Yeah.
You don't even have to go over there with Fire and Ice. You just, as soon as you see it isn't something, then you can just save warp out. So, I don't know. I think leaving some overworld checks, I probably would have just skipped this. Plus one argument too is that like Tower of the Gods, like you kind of are on, all the chests are sort of on the way. It's very like DRC in that sense. There's only a couple that you like really go out of your way for. Oof.
Oh,
It was the
another
small key.
small key.
Yeah,
Wow.
unlucky.
Classic.
So yeah, you gotta finish the. If you skip that and then you go through the rest of the dungeon, you reach a point where you would know that that's what that would have. Classic hop across. Oh, we're getting
All right.
awkward water cycle there. Doesn't want
Well, he's
to
not
drown.
leaving, so
Yeah, I think you just commit at this point.
yeah.
Oh, bomb clip not quite sending us out. Very confident looking bomb clip though. The first one was. Love to see it.
I think I tend to do the bomb clip over the statue.
Oh, I
when have
prefer the
bombs.
bomb clip over the statue too. Sometimes it's just awkward getting the statue in the right spot. There we go. We're out.
Both our players out of bounds.
Tower of the Gods, first floor. That's what we do. So I don't want to move those whatever like they're not statues. I don't even know what they are. The
Statues.
weird little like peg things.
Podiums. I don't know.
Podiums, not a bad word for it, yeah. I remember thinking that you had to do both to actually open up the water for the first floor, but it's only the left side one that does that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's, I guess for anybody who doesn't know, that's why we were talking about on the first floor there's a small key room that you use to get rid of that waterfall and progress up the dungeon, but since we skipped that because it's slow, you don't need that small key. There's no chest in that room, so there's no reason to use it. So you only need one to complete the dungeon then.
Yep. So usually you can suss out whether it's a small key or not on hop across.
Yeah, you know there's another small key somewhere. Whoa, just barely making that water cycle. Around Lyric's side, I was cutting it real close. But we're chilling.
Did they both pick up 2 small keys then? Yeah.
Then the armor says nothing. At least the first one
I
says
see.
nothing.
So yeah, Lyric is still
Yeah, she missed that first cycle.
right. Okay, yeah. She's probably gonna skip this one. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
One nice thing about not opening that chest doesn't spawn the yellow shoes that drop down from the ceiling.
Yeah,
Very small little benefit. There's a lot of triggers like that. That part of like what makes CTMC kind of interesting. There's certain triggers that happen on like certain chests. But since we don't open all the chests, sometimes things just don't end up happening. You don't have to worry about it. Oh,
Ooh.
missing a leaf pump.
Oh,
But we're fine. Water saves us. We just have to wait for this water cycle.
wait for the cycle.
It's the scary thing about leaf pumping that can always happen. Oh, need to go a little bit further up.
Further forward, yeah.
Yep. It looks really awkward because the stairs are like a lot wider
Lyric,
than
no.
the thing. A little further up, a little further up.
She can't go too much to the...
Shoot.
Oh, she's gonna run out of air.
Yeah, that camera angle I think really kind of
Yeah.
did them no favors. Because it
That's
looks like it's a
unfortunate.
lot wider than it is. Because it just clips through, but you can't stand on the inner parts. Oh, I didn't even see what the frickin' what did the command melody check have?
Can't remember what it was, but it was junk, so...
A lot of nothing. Cool.
Yeah. In before was a shard or something. HP. Okay. Oh no, she's missed it again.
Yeah, so we just line up where the waterfall is. It should be good. I like this camera angle a lot better from them.
There we go.
There we go. Clean.
Okay. I think the Lenamphy is pretty good at this room.
Like a man melody skip. Alright, let's see it.
Let's see how it goes.
This room is the bane of some runner's existence. Not
It's
gonna
pretty
name,
tricky.
not gonna name any names, but
This is a game with a T, end in a 3.
it begins with the T, it begins with the T, ends with an Anjo 3. But I mean, I could be talking about literally any of the runners.
Yeah,
in
it
the
could be
Windmaker
anyone with
community.
that, yeah.
Could be, yeah. I mean, there's so many.
Oh, you got it first, right?
I guess apparently there's other people are starting to get plagued by it. It's spreading. I didn't realize. Gonna have the aforementioned runner take a I don't know, some sort of test.
Okay.
No, Momo, you're not supposed to name them. No. Dang. I mean, no, that's not who I was talking about at all. No. Alright, Vanilla Bow incoming. Just you watch. Just you wait. Vanilla Bow incoming right here. There it is, folks. Look at that.
Yeah, look at the spikes on that chest.
It's in there, it's in there, believe me. Oh, Lenamphy, you're not checking it. No, I can't believe it. No. The Vanilla Bow that's definitely in there. I can't believe it.
It's too spiky for him. He's too scared, so had to
Sure.
avoid it.
Sorry, did I say Vanilla Bow? I meant... I don't know. Think about what ice cream flavor I wanted later. Thinking
What's your
aloud,
favorite
you know?
ice cream? Of it,
Vanilla Bow, yeah.
vanilla bow.
Yeah,
Oof.
Vanilla Bow. I think I'll pick some up later.
Do some ice cream now. It's pretty warm.
A little Jax clip for lyric. Oh yeah, if you're watching this and you've not played Wind Waker Rando, or if you have played just Wind Waker in general and you like the game, I encourage you to try that pick up the statue through the ground thing, because it's like literally you crawl on the ground and as you're standing up, just mash the A button and it's hilarious. It's like it shouldn't be as easy as it is.
It's so weird, yeah.
It's so funny, yeah. It's that's one of my favorite tricks. It's not hard, and I think that's part of the reason why I like it so much.
Oh, little Sharpie.
It is a Vanilla Bow. I mean, sorry, thinking aloud again. I'm hungry. Hungry for ice cream.
I mean, you can have a piece of shard if you want.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, what kind of cheese do you think that is? We're always talking
yellow.
about how it is cheese, but we never talk about what kind of cheese.
It's a
Sharp
very
cheddar?
shiny yellow thing. What's the shiniest cheese you can?
Aw, shoot! You hate to see that spike chest in the top of that room. I gotta go all the way up.
Is that one spiky? I don't know. It's brown.
No, that one's not.
I mean, at least it's something. If it's a bow,
I guess
it'd
it's
be
just
nice.
a pain in the butt to go all the way up there.
No, I mean it's not bad when you have leaf. Doing
It
it
might actually have to be a bow at this point. No, Ghost Ship could have a bow. What am I
Yeah,
saying?
Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship could have the bow. This could be another bottle or something hilarious.
Nope.
Okay, it was a bow. But
There we
anyway.
go. Which actually is nice. Having a fire and ice fall go down is
Yeah, it can speed up
help
the
a
fight
little
for
bit.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
vanilla vanilla
It was the vanilla bow. Yeah.
French vanilla. In the same dungeon, not the same chest.
That chest was supposed to be in that other room, but we moved it.
Yeah.
So it is technically vanilla, yeah.
I blame Kolfra. Actually, I blame Tress. Oh shoot,
Oh.
Lenamphy not quite getting a jump off the scale quickly. Enough. Yeah, so you can skip having to move 2 and playing like the full physics puzzle here. You just have to get off that scale quickly. I gotta choose to kill the keys. Let's
killing
go.
the keys.
I appreciate that.
Strats.
You already killed one of them. I feel like at that point you might as well just clear it out. Oh, and if you're gonna soup up kind of low on magic, that's fair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
normally
so
he
there's
wants
like
you to like leaf across here, call the statue down, and then command melody him across.
Ooh.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, so there's actually like a trigger area near the statue that spawns a Wizrobe back in the previous room. So we try to leaf over it.
Yeah, so that's another benefit of going above. So if you've ever done this, if you're a rando runner and you enter this room and it spawns a Wizrobe and you're like, wow, that guy's annoying. If you leaf over and specifically land on top of that statue without ledge grabbing it or anything, you usually
Yeah.
get above that trigger and you won't spawn him. So with the key stead, this room is completely empty of enemies, which is
Ugh.
nice.
Look how quiet it is.
Yeah, it's pretty
peaceful.
Pretty hype. Because, yeah, getting sniped by that Wizrobe out of the air and, like, losing time to that was never fun.
Yeah. It happens a lot as well.
Yeah. Occasionally you come through here without leaf, and so you end up, like, bomb boosting over the lasers. And, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, Wizrobe. I forgot. So will Ghost Ship have a bow? That's the real question. Or will it be fire ice locked instead?
So we still have Note to Mom.
Or will it be, that's true, Moon to Mom is also a thing.
We haven't checked Bomb Mail yet? I don't know if we have or not.
Also, Master Sword Chamber. No, we definitely checked
Cyclops?
Bomb Mail, are you kidding me? Actually,
Did
wait,
we?
have we? No, I think we have to have, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. Can't remember. And then the Cyclops as well.
Right? I guess I don't know if Lenamphy
I
did
don't know.
that. I think he
I
went
think
he went straight from
yeah, we
Angular
got bombs at Angular, yeah, so there's no
Yeah, because
mailbox.
I made some comment about not needing arrow mail because we know it's hinted dead.
Oh yeah, we went to got bombs at Angular, went straight to FF, and then went straight to Top
We
June.
went straight to
so,
Tower of the Gods. Yeah.
yeah, no mailbox check in a while.
Well, interesting. That'd be kind of funny. Well, if you're not even refilling on arrows because that quiver, keeping them well stocked up, I'm sure.
49.
49.
Nice. So this is why the fire and ice helps in the boss.
Hey, you
Take
can
care of
one-shot
his
those hands instead of two-shotting them.
Yeah.
But then for whatever reason, that doesn't work on the eyeballs. Who knows? I guess elemental arrows deal double damage compared to normals. And then obviously some enemies have specific interactions with certain like fire, ice, and stuff.
Mhm.
So it does even more. Yeah, this is interesting because like obviously you would never have elementals for this fight in the vanilla game.
Yeah.
So you get the first bow in this dungeon, and then you get the second bow. Like, you have to take out Cyclos, which you need a bow for, to actually warp into Mother and Child and get the fire ice arrows. I guess, you know, some stuff is just robust coding. Like I said, they just deal double the damage.
I mean, it's like light arrows on Go.
Also, that hand respawn, by the way, on Lenamphy's side. Unlucky.
Yeah. It's alright, he's got the arrows. He's all good. Oh, it's Lyric getting trolled. Yeah, so it's those keys.
I like to kill the keys.
Although, I think she leaves too
that was
much.
leaping a little too far there.
Yeah. She's running out of magic as well. Oh,
Alright,
and then
that's the keys, though. That's the keys being just an absolute prick.
So harsh. Yeah, she's gonna do it the normal way.
I grab the statue for the scale, yeah. The keys, please.
So luckily there is a magic drop to the right, which is gonna see what it looks like.
And that'll give you enough soup all the way for Godon and everything then too. Because otherwise, usually there's another pot in the main room that I'll magic up on. Like, so Lyric is doing this version, which ends up with a ledge clip there, or ledge grab. So
Yeah.
we'll see that Wizrobe in the next room when we go back. It's one of those things, like, it's a little bit faster to do that version, but then it spawns a Wizrobe, so then it's kind of like gets a bit iffy. Does Lenamphy check Master Sword Chamber?
That's hinted. As
Is it?
Baron. Yeah, Hyrule.
Damn it. So boring. Boring hints.
I know, right?
Also, wow, that key's just instantly denying. This room has not been pleasant.
Yeah, and then there's the Wizrobe.
And there's the Wizrobe launching their fire.
Ooh, direct hit. So Lenamphy is just missing a bow for
Okay,
go
so
mode.
transparent chest is nothing.
Okay. Down. We should see some mail checks happening. Or not, we're going straight to creep.
Looking like a straight to Creeb action here. Which, yeah, if it ends up being on the mail, which maybe he's just like thinking that's just arrow mail right now, and then wants to wait to do, because note to mom, you'd have to change time of day. Although I don't know if we're past midnight, you'd have to change it twice anyways to get the mail to show up.
But there's bomb mail. Like I really don't think he's checked bomb mail yet. So
yeah, that would be pretty funny. If it's just straight up on bomb mail, it'd be kind of humorous. And before it's just Creeb though, and Lenamphy's a genius. Although I don't think I've had a season 5 seed where Creeb had anything at all.
oh, that continues the combo.
Yeah, so most mail, some mail shows up just when an area gets reloaded as soon as you get an item, and then otherwise, other mail, it waits until the next day to show up.
Yeah.
So that would be like a grandma and note to mom, the Bido's mom mail. So if it's nighttime and it hasn't like progressed past midnight, then playing one song of passing will have it show up. But if it's nighttime and it has progressed past midnight, you'll have to play it twice.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes if you pass the time during the night, sometimes the mail shows up and sometimes it doesn't. Ellen actually showed up. Okay, he is gonna check bomb mail too first.
Okay, so bomb mail. What's bomb mail?
Okay, it wasn't on bomb mail. That would have been funny.
Tingle mail.
Did we? Oh no.
Oh no, you skipped it.
We didn't buy it.
I thought I heard the sound. Okay.
No, I guess because bomb mail gave money, I guess. Although the one thing with the tingle mail is the mailbox is going to be dancing no matter what, but it might not have Bido's mom mail in here yet.
So this might not trigger the note to mom.
Yeah, see, it's not there yet, so it was past midnight.
We still have Needle Rock Cave and Ghost Ship Chart. And Cyclos.
Oh yeah, and Cyclos, that's a good point.
Also, we got hinted that Aerial Mail was dead.
Yeah. So we already knew that was going to be nothing.
Okay.
And we actually
Vito?
knew that was going to be an
Mother?
orange rupee off the octo
Ooh,
chart.
Wow, okay.
Nice.
So
Come on, ghost ship.
I'll steal Needle Rock Cave, then Ghost Ship, I guess. Or, I mean, technically you can peek Ghost Ship straight away. I guess it depends where Ghost Ship is. I don't know where it could be.
Probably going to be like on Spectacle or later at this point. It's going to be on frickin', what is it, Starbelt? Could be there even. Because Lenamphy just passed another day-night cycle. And Forsaken Fortress was involved, and that also tends to do a day-night cycle.
Yeah. I don't know how FF really affects things. But Advo said it just pushes it to nighttime, so...
It pushes it to nighttime, yeah.
But not midnight.
Yeah, but before midnight actually too. So I think if you're after midnight again, like if you're after the time it would normally shove it to, it shoves it to the next one.
Oh, wow, okay.
I think so.
Okay. Interesting. Yep. Lyric just finished up Tot G, and she's eyeing Windfall Island again.
Yeah, makes
Same as-
sense.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
There it is.
There it is.
Bo classic.
So, let's go mode for Lenamphy.
That is in fact a go mode. And I guess the ghost ship was nothing.
Wow. That's, they actually gambled it. And Needle Rock Cave as well.
Yeah, I would have grabbed that so early, just knowing that's actually an item. I think I would have grabbed that so soon.
Yeah. Especially
So-
when they had access to Ghost Ship chart. Quite. Like numerous times, like Lenamphy was at Greatfish Isle. Could have went straight there and picked up along the way.
Yeah.
Out of logic.
Hey,
though,
it ended up being the play this time.
Yeah.
Feels good. So I imagine Lyric will probably do the same thing that Lenamphy just did. Clear out some of these windfall checks, including Creep and all that, and then probably sail down to Cyclos.
Yeah, she's got to spend a bit more time because of Maggie's letter, though.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate.
has that one a little extra bit to do. Since they never checked that out earlier. I'm gonna check the mail right away, though. Can respect it.
She might. I don't know. Would she go to cafe in the morning? No. Okay, never mind.
No, it's not worth it. You want to check the mail right now in case that's what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Four letters. Two of them.
Wow, someone's popular.
Yeah, right. So much fan mail.
I never get any mail. Yeah.
All I get mail is bills. Well, I didn't see when the barrier break happened for Lenamphy. Sometimes you can kind of do that to see.
I think it was like I was looking at it and I said I was going to keep an eye on it and I just forgot.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Call for throwing. I depended
like
on you.
146
I thought
or
you were
something,
doing
okay.
it, so I,
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Once people enter Hyrule, like then that's also when they have a lead, it becomes clear like to what extent it is.
Yeah.
Like if Lyric goes to Cyclos right after Windfall, he'll definitely be in Hyrule. And who knows, maybe crazy shenanigans happen to Lenamphy. Race is not over until Ganon is stabbed with a sword.
It's true. It's true. Ooh, Lyric jumping into the lighthouse. Could be what she wanted, actually.
Might be fine.
Yeah, you can just
Oh,
hang
like
off.
actually, like in, you're right.
Okay.
Yes, talk down on Creeb. As per. That's so funny looking.
Okay, nothing. Go to Maggie's.
Oh, I got like a weird baby
Oh.
jump. That sucks.
Baby hop.
A pee-pee hop.
That's the one, yeah.
What the heck? Oh, Lenamphy's really low on magic right now. And arrows, actually.
Does he
There's,
even get one? Yeah, okay. He's
The
got
pot,
one.
yeah, the pot on the left side is a 30 arrow drop. I would honestly just go grab that at this point.
Oh, normally just spin on the orbs. Get magic and
I mean,
everything.
I guess that works.
I would have got
But
more
think about the
magic, I think.
quiver. You could have so many arrows. It'd be amazing.
Ooh, too low on
26,
the
26 should
shot.
hopefully be enough.
Don't jinx it, Claire.
I'll try not to.
Oh, can't believe that missed.
Yeah, that was one of those, like, what the heck? There's that cutscene on the lyric side that we were talking about.
Yeah,
If you enter the cafe at night, it shows you all the pirates.
gotta show how busy it is, you know, and
Place is
dangerous it
poppin'.
is.
Nice start. Aw, dang. I think it's like that shot was like a little bit too soon, I think. Oh, and right off the tail as well. So many of those shots, so freaking close.
Okay, so
whatever
Lyric.
Lenamphy was going to equip the boomerang, but we never picked that up because we knew where it was and it was not worth grabbing.
I think boomerang is really nice in this fight. Great to use.
It's nice, but it's like
Yeah, it's just
it's not
time.
worth going to the top of the tree for.
Yeah.
Nice, that should hit, yeah.
Yeah, so
The whack
Lyric
to the
is going
right
for
though, so now
Cyclops.
it's gonna be a little bit tougher. Okay, and Lyric is going straight for Cyclops, which is good. That's what I figure. I mean, it's what makes sense to do at that point. So nice. There's the third shot. A little rough on the PG1 for Lenamphy, but we're through it. Obviously, it's one of those things too. Like, you know, if you're looking at the race room and you see, like, you know, Lyric is not done, like, Lenamphy doesn't know that he has the lead right now.
Hmm.
He has no way of knowing. So
Yeah,
it can be very stressful when you start to feel that fight get away from you like that.
Definitely.
You really gotta keep the composure and just keep going through with it. There's go mode for Lyric off of Cyclos. Lenamphy just enough magic for the double crit.
Really nice. Very nice.
Just enough magic. Yeah, no, I personally don't look at the race room when I'm running because it just
Too much
stresses me out.
stress. Yeah.
Although actually during the qualifiers I would do it sometimes because it was like once people start finishing, it's like okay, there's no pressure to finish first. It's fine. Like, someone's already done. Like cool.
It's just different when it's 1v1, right?
Yeah, when it's 1v1, it's spooky.
It just feels way more pressured. Pulling out the bombs.
Honestly, I usually like to finish out the seed anyway, so
Move for the
it
truck shot.
doesn't give the benefit of just a little low on the
A
truck.
little bit, yeah.
I wouldn't DNF early. Even if maybe that's like kind of the more
Truck again.
easier thing to do. Or the sportsman, I don't know. Ooh,
I guess
that's so freaking close. I got the second one.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Let's PG down as the barrier goes down for Lyric. Little pop.
Okay, and Lyric has just broken the barrier at 152-ish.
And we can compare that to when Lenamphy did it, right, Kolfra? Because you...
Which is like 1.6, I think. Ish.
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so as we saw, yeah, just like a couple minute head start into high roll.
It's
Yeah,
still
that's
not over yet.
That's also true, yeah. If I was in high roll, I definitely... I'd just be like, yeah, might as well just finish.
Nice
Good practice
grapple
anyways.
Skip. Lenamphy did move from the spot, but did grab it in the end.
Yeah, just going for the going for what works.
Yep.
No pog slide required.
So Ganon can still kill you pretty easily if you're not careful.
Yeah, with soup though, you're kind of chilling usually.
Yeah.
Unless sometimes you're like, I don't want to drink soup because I think I can finish the fight just fine.
Yeah.
And then you die.
Could happen. Miss talking to Zelda.
Yeah, because Ganon, like I
One
said,
hit.
Ganon, a lot of his hits do 2 hearts.
That was a one.
Not all of
hit.
them, obviously.
Oh.
That 1 slash there was a 1 heart slash.
So
It's kind of interesting. Like I think it's like each sword does 1 heart, and he has some attacks where he swings with both. Like right here, that would be a 2 heart attack. So if Lenamphy got hit by that,
that's
it would
the
have
one.
killed him.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's pretty easy to dodge with that I don't know, quick. What do you even call the A press thing? Like the quick action, the dodge.
action.
I don't even know.
Quick time action.
Yeah, like that
Ooh,
right
that was
there.
really close.
That double sword overhead. That is a That doesn't matter because
Parry.
didn't
Parry makes
happen. And
sense.
Lenamphy
That's a
is
GG.
done. Parry. That's a good word for it, isn't it? GG's to Lenamphy.
GG's.
153.49.
Yep. Lyric is just walking up the
GG's
stairwell.
there.
Oh, hey, Lenamphy.
You're
Yo,
joined by
welcome.
Lenamphy. GG's Lenamphy.
GG's.
GG's.
I was really nervous.
Yeah, I think we could tell. I think.
It's honest. I mean, that's the bracket does that to you. And best of 1 is kind of terrifying. I was saying that before the race started. I remember that from the season 4 bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Best of 1 is pretty scary.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's
I feel like if I make too many small mistakes, Lyric could easily beat me. So that's why,
Oh, for
why I
sure,
was
yeah.
on the edge.
It looks.
No, you don't never want to underestimate the opponent. Yeah.
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 Definitely.
But amazing seed again, Trez. Actually,
Hey, you skipped some checks. You skipped Ghost Ship charts and Needle Rock.
I did win Temple without a bow.
True. It's true.
I mean, you could have went to FF if you wanted to, right? Out of logic.
Though. Yeah.
you know.
I did want to do
you
that.
had-
Do Hamrock first check.
Yeah,
but
we saw
We were
that.
talking about that. Yeah. Was it just because the storage was kind of getting iffy and you're like, yeah, maybe not worth it? Or because I forgot the arrow was hinted dead, so.
I mean, I was already nervous at the start, and I was doing that trick or was getting storage, and I was like, is this smart? Should I do it? Like, is this even a good play? Shouldn't I just go for Windfall?
Yeah,
Because it's
I
like
guess yeah. Like
three-
once you start
Yeah.
hesitating on it, it's like yeah, it's probably not worth it. I mean, I know
Yeah.
for me, I haven't practiced that swim in ages. Like I would be so
Yeah.
lost as far as that swim goes.
Yeah, sometimes I still do it, like rarely, but there
Oh,
are
it's
still
like it's so
times where I
close.
think it's good.
Getting storage as well can be really awkward. Twice,
Yeah,
not easy.
it can take up a lot of time, and with a new warp, it's actually like, well, new warp, the season 4 warp to Forsaken Fortress.
Oh, you know what
Yeah.
would totally screw me up? I would probably go to do it. I usually do the text storage on Coral method to get the double storage, but I don't know how that works with. I
Yeah.
don't know how that works with the
True.
hints. It probably doesn't. So I would have
do-
been
The other way.
I would have gotten destroyed. No, wait. I guess it should theoretically still work. It would just be every time you miss it would be
You have to go through the
a
whole thing.
lot
right?
more punishing.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, maybe it makes it easier because all you have to do is you have to just get storage before the text string finishes. It's just normally it's like 2 boxes, so it's over instantly. It might actually be easier. Anyway, that doesn't matter. That's not what we're here for. What we're here to see is if Lyric nabs his double crypt shot. Not quite.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
no boomerang
that's
for this
grand.
fight too. Just like again, never required. It's just always like you get used to having it. I know. At least
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I wanted to equip it. You guys saw it. But
Yeah.
We saw.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
I
God,
didn't
fair
see the
enough.
boomerang, and my first thought was, wait, where's the boomerang? Like, where in the menu is my boomerang? And there it is. Oh yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah. It messes with you. They don't blame me for not picking it up though.
Yeah, no, picking it up would be like... That's... Why would you, right?
No, yeah,
To save the frames on Mogera.
you bet. I don't know. It could have been. I mean, honestly, since he ended up doing it like without a bow, you know. Although I think it just stuns Wizrobes, doesn't actually do damage, does it?
Yeah, I think it's just
So
done.
you want the hook shot.
Yeah.
Waiting on their lyric.
Here, got the quick spins on the head. Incoming.
I hated those Wizrobes. Like, the one in the basement just kept on going up top, and then when it only had like 1 health left, it went
Yeah, it went to
down.
the-
And finally ground spawns, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I saw that. I was like, huh.
That's just how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes.
That was funny. Yeah.
Hey, you were managing to stop him from spawn and stuff, so that's good.
Yeah, just barely.
That's barely.
So yeah, I think a comment I wanted to address was like you skipping out on angular caves, checking it early
Oh
when
yeah.
you did the peak.
Yeah.
Like I think 'cause
thought
we all.
it,
Gone.
it was on Way of the Hero, right? Or some hint. Let's see, path to dot
It was on a.
so I thought.
Yeah, it was on a
I thought-
path.
Yeah, but it actually both chests led to Tachi, right? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Dingle statue led to Command Melody or something. I don't know.
Yeah, command melody, yeah.
Yeah. And the other chest was bombs. So
Bombs.
Yeah, because it was just not like I don't know. It was just we were like, oh yeah, and then Lenamphy will probably peek the inner chest just to see if it's spike chest, even though he can't
right,
get it.
you can
and
do
then he
that.
just- yeah, and we were very surprised. Yeah, neither you nor Lyric actually popped in there. So
Yeah, and then you had to go back anyway, like because.
yeah.
you
I
got
mean,
Mirror Shield.
honestly it worked out. So it's kind of like egg on my face. It actually saved time that you didn't check because you ended up needing to do it anyways. It was just
Yeah.
kind of like
I just knew it. It's
it
like,
was just interesting.
Well, lyric is
Get a good, if we
closing
could
in
get
under
a
that
quick
2.
shot here.
Is she gonna get under 2? She's just gonna be.
Oh, no,
no!
The Zelda shot is so close. It was kind of awkward.
That's so unlucky.
And then
Unfortunate.
took too long that time, so got hit by Ganon. Gee, she's really just
Jesus.
That happened to me yesterday, I swear.
So I don't like being too close to her or Ganon. There we go. GG's.
GG's.
Alright, GG's lyric. 2 hours 26 seconds.
So close.
Very close. GG's.
GG's lyric.
GG.
Hey, lyric.
What a terrible seed.
That's what we've been discussing.
Yeah, that wind
Yeah.
temple, huh? Yeah, amazing.
Bowless Wind Temple when you have to do tall basement room.
Yeah, we were like, oh man, like lyrics entering Wind Temple pretty early, no bow, like that could be rough. And then Lenamphy ended up having to do it too. So it was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
as soon as I got Command Melody, I could full clear Wind Temple, and I only had a few overworld checks left. So
Mhm.
I just opted to go into.
No,
Wind
it's fair,
Temple.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You just
fair.
went in immediately. I think I only left like Great Fish Owl, and that's it.
You left.
That
Yeah.
sounds accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Logically, that was it. You could have done Ghost Ship Chart, technically, but that would have been out of logic with bombs.
Yeah, and I was also looking for bombs, right? And like you can't get bombs from that check.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bombs in Angular Cave was also not fun.
Yeah.
Locked behind Mirror. Where was Mirror?
Mirror was
Zinari.
Zinari.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
Oh
Millbank
yeah,
was
so
first
that was
chest in Wind
the
Temple.
yeah, because you got because we had seen like when Amphi went in there was like no overworld left, and so it was like, well, like Lyric is exiting, we know like there was like the Picto and the delivery pack, and that was it. So progression's on one of those two. Here we go. Let's. And then we got the pearl. And I'm like, oh man, it could be Hopper Cross.
I think we were thinking that someone was going to leave Wind Temple early and come back with a bow. Like,
Oh
Because once
yeah,
you had
we were
delivery
talking
pack-
about that. Yeah, the potential to use the dungeon warp pot.
yeah.
It's honestly, I think it would have still ended up being really awkward with where the bows ended up being. So, probably just
Yeah.
clearing it out when you're there ended up just being the play.
Also,
Depends how
Lena
quick you
entered
can-
Touchy immediately, though.
You did FF
Oh
and
yeah, we were
straight to
saying
top
it'd be
D.
really funny if bomb mail was the progression. Like if bomb mail had
Oh,
been light arrows,
yeah.
because neither one of you checked bomb mail before going down
Right.
to Tower of the Gods.
Yeah.
Which fair enough. Yeah, it was funny. It was just like literally it was the same, like bombs on Angular, straight to FF, doing FF, straight to Tower of the Gods.
Yeah, my thought process on that was like, we still needed 2 bows and like a shard. So I was like, it isn't worth it to do the remaining overall checks and hope for 3 items, right?
Sure,
So,
no, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's my thought process too.
Yeah. It was just kind of it's just funny how that ended up working out.
yeah.
It's like, man, if it's bomb mail, that would be hilarious.
I
But
also
yeah, I
heard you
mean,
guys
it,
talking.
you know, the other bow is at the top of the floating platforms room, so it's not like it would have actually saved time, even if you got
Yeah.
it beforehand.
I was getting
Yeah.
a bit scared when I was like halfway through touch again and didn't find anything.
Still didn't find anything.
Yeah. It was pretty dead.
All top
yeah.
loaded. That's how it
But
goes.
I heard you guys talking like that you guys would go for Needle Rock after Tachi. But I went to Windfall because I thought the transparent chest was a spiky chest. So, and there wasn't any other item left that could make a spiky chest, right? Only light arrows was remaining. We knew where Ghost Ship Chart was. We knew where
Yeah.
everything else was. So I went to Windfall for that, and then I just did Creep and then Cyclos afterwards.
And I think the windfall play made sense, especially to
And
get the mail and all that jazz.
And if Cyclos wasn't light arrows, I would have went to Needle Rock first instead of Idol of Steel, because Idol of Steel is a commitment to Ghost Ship Chart,
Ghost
which
Ship.
takes a lot of time. So I'd
Yeah.
rather commit my 50-50 to Needle Rock.
That's actually exactly what I did too. After Tachi, I went straight to Windfall, and then I went to Cyclos.
Yeah. The ending bit, the ending routing was like pretty much the same. I think the one difference is
the
Lenamphy had
same.
cashed in Maggie's
Maggie's.
letter beforehand.
Before
You'd done that on your previous visit to Windfall,
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because you'd done the fly around because you got the bait bag earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I think you did. You both. I think you both did it with bait bag.
Which island?
The
Yeah.
to blast the boulder down. You both did it with bait
yeah.
bag.
Did we have any other option other than Boomerang?
No, it'd be the boomerang.
No.
Yeah, it'd be the boomerang. Yeah.
Boomerang.
And neither of us were going there.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair. Very fair. Yeah, one of the few times you get hinted at an item's location, you go, all right, cool. Like an actual
soon as
progression
I-
item or quote unquote progression item, you're just like, no.
But as soon as I had to enter Wind Temple without a bow, I just thought, yeah, this is a dread seed. There must be
Yep.
something ludicrous about this
Well,
seed.
and we were even saying too the 3 path hints on Windfall. So
Yeah.
information
was
is
so
like pretty much
annoying.
zero.
Like
Like
zero.
great. Like I honestly just I don't even write them down. If it's a path hint on Windfall, I don't even write it down when I do
Yeah,
seeds because there's
fair
no point.
enough.
It's like I'm like,
Oh,
I guess not
Windfall's
no
path?
point, but like kind of.
Windfall's path? Oh, thanks. I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't planning on going there, but now that you've told
Yeah.
me, now I'll make an extra effort to get there early, for sure.
When is the last time you guys did Ice Ring Owl though? Because it's foolish every time.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
I don't know. I get a decent amount. I feel like
I haven't
get
got it
hinted too
once, and
often. I think I got light arrows on Ice Ring like yesterday. But Fire Mountain's the one that I usually get hinted, which is funny because I don't do Fire Mountain anyways.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't even affect me. It just I guess peace of mind, I suppose. But yeah. Cool.
Alrighty then. This was a very exciting first race and a beautiful, wonderful, absolutely not wrong seed that had like nothing about it.
Sure.
Yeah,
Um,
Trey, sure.
So yeah, on the Tress seed scale, this gets a 2 out of 5 at best. Way too chill. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. I want to give a big shout out to our team. So to Clarion and to Kolfra and our 2 trackers, which were Nado and Kinyan, and also GG's to both Lenamphy going up to winners bracket round 2 and to Lyric going into lower bracket round 1. Lyric, don't worry, it's not best of 1 this time, so you have 3
Thank God.
games.
Yeah.
I'm actually sad. I love lower bracket round 1 being best of 1 and the stroll that comes to it, but I get it, and it's great that you get to do more matches.
Koala got eliminated last time because of that Bass one, and he
Yeah.
lost like 3 seconds, and now he's an organizer, so you know what influenced it.
That's fair. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to be back in the next few days with lots more matches from the bracket stage and also some Challenge Cup. So thank you all for watching. Take it easy and bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Toodaloo.